Hello there, Exile. Making this video just for you so you can catch up on the times. I don't know if you've been following the channel or not, but I've been talking to Analogue for probably 2 or 3 years, maybe, at least. So let's kind of go over this real quick. So the Seattle, Washington location is just a mail drop. I have a soap lady that's like really good friends with Sabrina. Her and her husband, we played video games with for a long time. She lives closer to the port area in Seattle. They run their own business and stuff like that, so I call her the soap lady. So, I had her check on the location and actually go down there and take pictures. According to them, they're saying their office is 113 Cherry Street or 116 Cherry Street, 112 Cherry Street. I swear to God, it changes every day. But we had them go down there. Exile, are you listening? And they took pictures and checked it out, and they said it looks like this is literally just a mail drop thing. So, Analogue, back when they kind of started up, they had more other people working on the projects that were over here in the United States. Some people you might remember helped make the dock, or the DAC, I should say, the DAC, D-A-C. And the DAC was the startup to the Super NT. So basically that was to play the old school games and stuff, right? So back when they started, he had his office in Seattle, and Chris, I ended up calling one of his family members on the phone to find the guy, right? So he does not live in the United States. He basically lives over there with his girlfriend over there, I guess, in Hong Kong, China. Over there in Hong Kong, China, they speak a lot of English over there. They're fluent in it, basically. They're bilingual in that area. So this location is literally just a mail drop. I also talked to a few people that I game with that checked it out. They said, no, it's not there. And I also called the video game stores down the street from here. So one of them is Grape Gorilla, if I'm correct. I called the big video game stores over there, and I had them check it out, and then him report back to me. I called him back. He called me, and then also I gamed with him twice. So we checked into the location here on the Cherry Street. Now I know on the screen you're seeing the thing there, but basically I did a video called In Trouble, Analogue's in Trouble. So, and I did a video on this a longer time ago. There's actually 3 or 4 videos on Analogue where I covered actually where they are and what's going on. And so this is the alleyway. One of the old alleyway pictures showed like a trash truck and stuff. So I had them check, and basically there is nobody here at any of these buildings here. They would have to be way up inside of one of these doors. Is this it right here? Basically it's all rental rooms. So as you can see right there, they got a 2.8 on the way the building is, I guess, low man building, right? So these are all in order. Like one of these buildings anyways, you have to push a button to talk to get the door open or something, or to have access. It's kind of locked away kind of stuff. And then over here they have stuff. We also called the coffee shop. There is an Analogue coffee shop. We called a couple of the other locations on the end of this street. Isn't it down this way? I think it's down this way. Right down here. Yeah, right there it is. There we go. So there's a couple of shops here. And so Cherry Street Coffee House. And I called them, and talked to them. And I also called a few of the other places here. So I did a journalist job at trying to find Analogue. I was going to fly out there or drive out there as like a side thing, and go see the soap lady. Yeah, our friend. She sends us stuff in the mail and I send her stuff in the mail. That's how it used to be. We don't really talk these days and it's been a while, but I'll tell you right now, there's no point in us going out there basically to try to find Analogue. This is literally just a mail drop in Seattle, Washington. Bottom line, I also covered their location in Hong Kong, China. But we're not here to just talk about that. So here's your firmware update I was talking about. So you can go to their site and you can view all firmware versions for the Analogue 3D. Right now they're at 1.5, right? Well, it was 1.26 and I covered this in a video. So some people may not know, so let's see if I can find it. I actually took a picture of this, so I'm not too sure if that's how I found it. The old page, I think, has been rewritten. So I took a screenshot of it, and I have it right here for you. So it's on the screen right now. Ha ha! So, I think it was 1.26, if I'm correct. Let me check here real quick. Take a look. So, no, it's 1.25. Oh, man, I'm the wrong guy here. Okay, so let's go to 1.25. Man, me feel stupid today. Here we go. So, new HDR, advanced HDR, designed for modern OLED displays. So, they did an update for the OLED displays to help give you better color, grommet, all that. That's what I'm referring to. So I'm glad that you stood out and had a lot to say because another couple of things. Not only do I bug them a lot, the cart cleaners was suggested by me that they could do a side thing to make some money, along with the fact that the cart cleaners that you can get from them, okay, let's go take a look here. So you noticed I may have done a couple of videos promoting their cart cleaners, and I didn't get to run promotions because in June I got injured, and then July I got kind of screwed over. So the promotions will start at the end of this month. Unfortunately for Analogue. So here are the cart cleaners that I made some videos on. So if you take a look, I did try to promote them, but I didn't get to promoting them all the way. I'm so sorry. We will be promoting them at the end of the month. Unfortunately, shit happens. And I also did not receive a couple of other things from them for certain things. Not going to go into details. So, I also covered the fact that if you want to, since you seem to be pretty knowledgeable about a lot of stuff, would you be interested in a developer kit? You pay for the kit and they send you information. They want you to do testing and you can work towards helping the Analogue situation. There is something else I'd like to tell you about Analogue and all their stuff. So, right here you can apply for a dev kit if you're interested. You seem to understand what I'm referring to. Man, I've been doing a lot of talking. We just played Gears out the ass, so. So you can fill all this out and let them know everything, and then it's real easy to do, okay? It's not that bad. And also, if you're interested, I don't know who you are, so I don't know if you work for Mod Retro or not, because you seem to know a lot about their stuff. But yes, I was referring to the fact that the graphics look better for a reason, because I don't know if I may have gotten a special update and it may have looked better, or maybe my TV got an update and it upscaled everything even better. Because I have a G6 series TV, that's an LG OLED, that is the brand newest model. It is huge. It's like 80 something inches. It's huge. So, it's, I don't know if maybe that was it or what, but it did look better on the OLED, but it didn't look as good. It was still darker and still had stuff. And like I said in the video, some of the stuff, you guys will see it looking different versus what I see so far. Now, I didn't want to go there and say, well, they got a major boost or anything. I just, it's good to keep the hype good and positive, as if I say too negative, well, then Mod Retro probably don't want me supporting their project. So anyways, I don't make money off of this. I'm pretty much non-profit. Okay. So I want you to know something, Exile. Analogue is working on something, and I don't know if you've caught some of the videos, but I drop it later in the videos. They've got, they're working on something with a disc. And I can't say no more. So, they are working on other ideas as well, but Chris lives over in China. So you're not going to see him. He hangs out over there. He likes the food. He has property and stuff in New York. There's something about him in Montana, if I'm correct. He had Seattle as a thing, but he's not anywhere near us. Just so you know. 8-Bit Do is a company that is right down the street from Analogue. And 8-Bit Do makes their products. There are sweatshops out there, basically. So it's like 5th floor, 7th floor, 5th floor, 2nd floor, stuff like that. And that's where they're putting all the stuff together. In one of my videos, I even stated that there was like a fingerprint on some of the product. So they're kind of like sweatshops out there, just so you know. They get it all put together, and Chris is basically the investor. Okay, he's the investor, and he doesn't do like hardly anything. But yeah, a lot of the other guys from the beginning are gone, and the location for the Cherry Street was old. That was back when they started. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know if you've seen all of my videos. I made so many damn videos on Analogue. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, just clearing that up about the OLED support. Thanks, man. And hit me up on Xbox. I think we got a lot in common. We got a lot to talk about, actually. See you on the next one.